Our patrol has returned to Squin to find life proceeding pretty much as normal. We did have to fight off bandit demands just as the patrol arrived, and we took some wounds, none of them too serious, but we have recovered after a day's bed rest. What we need to do now, though, is set up our next research. We have our wheat straw, or our wheat fields, both improved to extra large. So we'll be able to bake bread soon. But we have reached our limit in electrical component production. So I'm going to send some of our aimless people down to Squin and do a bit of selling. We've also managed to upgrade armour for Dejol, who now has mercenary plate and a visored helmet, and Kang, also mercenary plate, he has armoured faceplates too. And we have Miu working away on more mercenary plates. We've got enough armour there to sell. We've a few Garless Katana and did sell off a whole host of them. As you can see, we have 77,000 cats now. Let's send Addy over here for the moment. And we'll queue up some... we can't queue up research because I need to be here with the new books. So we have, I think, we have 5 ancient science books and 4 engineering. So I definitely want to look into producing steel bars. That would take just the 1 ancient science book. An ore drill. Could also look into that. But advanced weaponsmithing would be useful, as would prototype harpoon turrets. Okay, so let me see. We have... I'm not here. I suppose I've gone back to my farming job. I'm actually going to spit research back up to the top of the pile, and we can now drop these off. So yes, let's start off with steel bars. Takes up 1 of our 5 books. The harpoon turrets takes a second. We don't need anything in here for now. Rum brewing we might get eventually. Do I want to go for the ore drill? Takes up 2 books. Advanced weaponsmithing, that was the other one. So we have 2 ancient science books left. I don't know if I want to spend engineering books on that for now. You could always just hold on to them for the moment. Wells 3 we don't need really either. Let's queue up the ore drill with the last of our books. think we'll hold on to our engineering books for now, until we have greater need. And I can get to work on our research. Okay, and you come back out here. And do we have any more armour crafted? We do. So, who else do we have here? Skulls, you're fortunate enough to be nearby when the armour's being handed out, so you can take specialist grade, mercenary plate, and high grade visored helmet. And the pack bull, yes, in here. Take all of this and we'll sell it off, along with these katana. And one of the main reasons for heading down is to make a profit from these and allow folk to get back to work. Right, let us away. Don't want to just head for Squin. I don't think we'll go any further than that. Right. So we do want to get, once our research is done, we'll get some steel processing underway. Oops, grease spots. Your armour smithing is now at 33. And we have Mew working away. Don't actually have many iron plates at the moment. So producing armour is still a bit of a slow process. We've plenty of fabric coming from our hemp. And I suppose we still have all the hemp down here that we've yet to bring back up. Well, not so much of it left now. This field is being left to rot. So that might actually be one of our next tasks, to set up some hemp fields here. 82% grown here and 68. And our food is okay for now, if limited. Okay, let's see where our wanderers have gone to. You're on jobs, Dijol. I thought you were one of the group that was heading down to Squin. No matter. So, the question is whether I want to hang around and see what we might be able to pick up here. Feel free to have a look through our gear. We'll stop off in at the bar to start with, and let's have, hang on, you come off jobs. Everyone here should be, well, not everyone. Okay, you head inside. And I don't know if we want to recruit anyone else. We're here to, well, potentially buy some of your food. But initially, we'll sell you some of our goods. Yeah, let's pick up the meat wraps, why not? And sell you some armour too. Thank you. And who is this? Not someone we can speak to. Okay, so let's head up to the other bar. So, yes, I don't know that I'm going to recruit anyone from here. And we have a good number of shek as it is. Okay, you can go in this time. So I think we'll just stick with what we have for now anyway. Are you interested in buying some electrical components? And in turn, we'll take your food. And take all your money. Okay, so we're going to have to hang around Squin until morning anyway. It's not too far away. But I think we'll head up to the travel gear trader here. And you can head in there in about 30 minutes. Back at base, how are we doing? So, research into steel bars is proceeding nicely. I think we're going to take basic first aid kits out of the queue here, and let's actually get some sleeping bags. Yeah, go with that for now. It's something that we really could have done with in our last adventure in particular, down towards the grid. Okay. So we definitely have enough time to go and do some more exploring. But let's see if we can conclude our business down in Squin and get these folks back up to base. Hello, not a new buyer as such, but let's see what you have and what you're interested in purchasing. There we go. A thieves' backpack. That could be useful. Let's pick that up and we'll take the wooden backpack too. And I don't think we need anything else from here just now. Completed our steel bars research. So we will take a quick trip into the traders here. I'm not sure if we really want to purchase anything. I just want to see what he has. Wheat straw, not really any use. Let's pick up the leather. Pack bull. You take that. You don't have any... Oh no, you do have some armour plating. Let's pick that up as well, since it's taking a bit of time for us to be able to produce our own. But we can head back. We stopped in at the armour trader on the way back up to Squin. The patrol did, just to check out the blueprints, but they had nothing really any different from what they've had before. So I've just left that for now. We'll check again in a few days perhaps. Let's have these folks head up towards Bartertown. We can just about get them inside. Oh, we can now. There we go. You can come in here. Packbill can deposit all those goods. And in the meantime, let's see about... Is it crafting? No. Mining. A steel refinery. I'm just thinking about where we have lights. And also iron plates. I think we'll just place this down. Let's put it in the same sort of orientation. And we'll place it in here. I'm not sure if it would get lit from the building, but let's try it here anyway. Can we... Can't really raise it or lower it very much, so we'll just go with that. And hopefully bars in particular will get to work here. Okay, our farmers, you're heading over, presumably to get to work in the field. Who else tends to work at wheat farms? Pinchwhip, where are you? I think I would rather have the wheat farms as your top priority. Griff doesn't work there. You do. And you don't medic, actually. I've just noticed, Sergal. That's a deficiency. Okay, so I think we had 3 pairs of workers. I did want one from each pair to work in the wheat farms, along with Jurgen. We have our harpoon turrets as well. There's something else that we need to get to. So harpoon turret, you require steel bars, iron plates and copper. So that'll be the priority for our steel bars. Okay. Is anyone picking up the wheat straw? Doesn't look like it at the moment. There we go. Okay, you just deposited I don't know how much. But we're not failing in the harvesting very much at all, Jinx. Okay, taking 11, excellent. So you seem to be carrying a full load. Okay, satisfactory there. Our friends here have returned, so Packbill, could you deposit those in there. And leather, yes, leather goes in there. Do I want to take the thieves' backpack? I suppose it would make sense. Let's remove all these. Okay. Take that. Keep hold of that. And that in there. Right. Can I drop off some iron plates here? I think I'll come in and pay a visit to Muto. We'll get rid of the iron plates at least. And we can hold on to the rest for now. Okay, what do you still have, Pack Bill? You've got all the food, obviously. Is there anyone here who doesn't have a backpack? Beansprout does. Addy does. Okay. Hammett does. Okay, maybe I have overestimated the number of backpacks we needed. No, Ostrin, you come over from wherever you are. Grab a backpack. Kang. Where are you, Kang? There's a question. Where is Kang? Oh, you must have been over getting food. I thought perhaps I'd left you behind in Squin. Okay, you take that there for now. That's fine. Go back about your business. And Kang, you can do the same. And now let's get Pack Bull over towards our kitchen. And actually, speaking of, in which we've got 62 wheat straw there. And Jurgen, I think, yeah, she works the grain silo and the bread oven when she's not busy in the fields. Okay, so yes, let's have you deposit all of this here and dried meat into the animal feeder. And it's some time before the Sheik return for tribute. They were here just about a couple of days ago. So we should be able to eat all of the food ourselves for a while. Okay. How are we going with our steel refinery? Still a few iron plates needed. Is this bars here? It is. Okay, bars you pick up for some reason just 2 iron plates. That should allow you to complete the task. And Splinter, you operate the other iron refinery. Okay, and who do we have still aimless? Kang. Well, you can return to your job. As can you. Which leaves us with Addy. You have no animal skins to tan. And you're a Scorchlander, so things like cooking and farming aren't really your thing. Armoursmith, of course, would be useful for you. Let's take you off that for now. You can focus on producing building materials when we need them. And Addy, you can take on that instead. You should have some... Oh, you don't have any weaponsmithing. I thought maybe leather tanning doesn't... does it contribute towards armoursmithing? I thought it did though. Okay. Beansprout, you've got a good skill there. You continue to work on that. Do we have any more armour prepared? We do. And here we have Greasepot. Just happen to be hanging around when the armour's around. So you can equip yourself with that. And you don't need to keep the backpack actually, just in case you do have to lift some stone or building material. Do we still have... Yeah, we've got work queued up there. That's all fine. How are we going over here with sleeping bags? We don't have anywhere to store them. Do we have any storage chests that we could automatically put them in? No, doesn't seem to be. We would just put them into some sort of general storage. Alright. I was thinking about having some sort of small shack near the gate here that we could store equipment in, but I suppose we could just store in here. Pick up medical supplies, sleeping bags before we head out. So let's do that. Some general storage. Chest or boxes? Boxes would look better. So if we just place them in here, somewhere around there will do. And we have our steel refinery complete. Let's see, we have Greasepot, your operating machine now. Are any of our Shek aimless? Dijol. Copper resource. The copper resource at the moment we require it only for electrical components, but we will need to make copper plates at some point in the not too distant future probably, but for the moment let's have you come and work here. We might even set up a second steel refinery. Okay, let's return to our farmers, and Jurgen, you're trying to deposit the wheat straw. Okay, let's take you off jobs for now. There's a problem there that we obviously need to resolve. Could you go and work in here instead? Then we'll put you back onto jobs. And hopefully that solves the problem. Well, why were you? This wasn't at capacity. I thought it would have been. That's why you had a problem. I wonder if the problem was you would deposit the wheat straw. Your next task was to work the grain silo. But when you picked up the wheat straw, then your next task became to deposit it in the barrel. So let's take you off hauling to storage. That should sort that problem. As long as we have someone still hauling to storage. Let's see, pinch whip. Where else was it? Sergal and Griffin. So you both haul to water tank when you're not busy. So do you. I think pinch whip will give you the task of hauling to storage. Put it in after the wheat farm. So when the wheat farm becomes full, then you should trigger this activity. And then you'll go back to resume working in the wheat field. So hopefully that has sorted that problem. And 2 straw flour. How much do we need for bread? I'm not sure. A bread oven doesn't tell me. But anyway, we'll soon hopefully have some bread and we can get dust witches back on the menu here. We should still have plenty of cactus, so that's all okay. Right, Dijol, you are working away. Does this count as labouring? I think it does. Not sure. Doesn't seem to be increasing, but then you are quite highly skilled at labouring. We'll get our steel bars out. Oh, we need storage for steel bars, obviously. Where will steel bars be used? We don't use them in armour production at all, I don't think. We'd use them for our harpoons, obviously. I think we'll just add storage close by here. Steel bars. Let's just situate it here. There we go. And Gref, you don't seem to be holding on to any sleeping bags, but surely you must have produced at least one by now. Ah, they go into the medical crates. Of course they do. Okay, and you don't have a backpack, I've just noticed. Where were you when backpacks were being handed out? Take these, transfer them in there. How many do you have left to produce? 4. Okay, that's fine. So again, making good progress. Research has been completed. I don't think there's anything else that we want to queue up just now. Crossbow crafting, not really needed, because we can only craft junk bows to start with, and we have them plenty, although some higher quality ones I suppose wouldn't go amiss. Crossbow crafting requires 1 engineering research. Yes, let's go ahead. We can spend 1 of those. We'll get that underway, and if nothing else, it gives us some more income generation. And we will, hopefully before too much longer, head back south. Might want to explore this crater area, but we definitely need to go to these ruins finally at the 3rd attempt and see what treasures we can unearth there. I would expect we'll get more engineering research and ancient science books, so we will make that, I think, our next priority. For now though, we'll just carry on our normal daily routine.